Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Green, and my recording bugged out so that my microphone didn't record properly, so here we are again in the world of whatever this man is saying. I'm assuming it's language, but all I can understand is that it says Musashi, which I guess is what happens if you say Musashi with an A. I don't know. Welcome to Pokemon Green, as I say, and as I mentioned, my microphone I'd muted in actual fact for a previous recording involving just game audio. So in actual fact, when I recorded it, no game, well, plenty of game audio, but I sounded, I don't know, quieter than Republican approval rating during the first Obama administration's voting in. Ooh, what? No, it's political humour. It's about politics. And actually, I'm not even sure what the Republican rating was during the first Obama administration vote-in. I say first because I'm assuming that was changed during the second administrative vote-in. I'm sure there are people who didn't make it into the second time round. But obviously I should mention that either way, I am not a supporter of everything the Obama administration believes, and it's fine even if you're from another country to believe and disbelieve in certain ideologies and administrative ideas depending on what political viewpoints you have. And why do these houses not have doors? Why do these houses not have doors? Genuinely, why do they not have doors? I'm just saying that's an important question. Entirely aside from our other conversation, but maybe a little linked into it. If there were any administration which supported houses without doors, I'd have to say they shouldn't necessarily be voted in as an administration. We buy 10 monster balls, by the way, because we need some more monster balls to replenish our catching trip from the last place we went to. Don't worry, one of them proves useful very soon, very immediately, and we also visit the bike shop where they sell the Miracle Cycle. What is the Miracle Cycle, you may ask? I'll tell you, my friend, buddy, old pal, old friend of mine. It's a cycle that provides miracles. This cycle, I snicker because that title alone makes it sound like, you know, it should be its own anime, Miracle Cycle. Up there with like Blackjack and Astro Boy, Osamu Tezuka creation. Miracle Cycle. The story of a cycle that could believe in itself and gain artificial sentience. And then just place all of the cast as members of the cast of Astro Boy, just all of them. Just, you know, the kid who rides the bicycle obviously is Astro Boy, but he's not Astro Boy because it's a different Osamu Tezuka production, so it's not Astro Boy. Then, you know, you have... Was there like a brother to him that was evil, or was like an idiot duplicate? Like he was called Rock or something? Maybe? Because I swear that was like the inspiration... Might have been the inspiration. I don't know. I assume... Oh, sorry, I was quite tired. Oh, by the way, we talked to this dude and we find out all the names of the badges, because the names of the badges, guess what? Are very riveting play-by-play wonder. It's amazing. You gotta look at it and you gotta think, wow, golly gee, grey, blue, orange. Oh, this is almost as interesting as when I found out the Orange Islands in Pokemon were called the Orange Islands. Love it. Oh, I don't get that. So, Cinnabar Island sounds a cool way of saying basically red. Viridian and Vermilion, very different ways of saying two very different colours. You know, all of them. Pewter, saffron, lavender, they're beautifully eloquent ways of saying a simple colour base but with a slight difference. Orange Islands. Really? You didn't have a different way of saying orange? I just, you know, not even like in saying orange, but in like a cool, like, yeah, maybe edgy way. Like blood orange islands. We all know blood oranges are real. Heck, you could call them Satsuma Islands. Or, you know, Tangerine Islands. You could call them that. Oh, by the way, we find, like, a sand shrew. And I basically gushed in the original recording, but I'm gonna say now, we find a sand shrew. Which is amazing, because I swear, I thought, oh, we don't have sand shrew in this game. Not true. I thought that there were no sand shrew in this game, because it said when Mount Moon you can catch a sand shrew but only in yellow. But in truth you can catch a sand shrew in yellow, but you can catch one here. Just on this route. This is part 2 of Route 4. This is the same route. Mount Moon actually is Route 4 on both sides. The side where we bought, well, obviously DREGA, which I do not regret now because fucking awesome. And the side here, which, you know, I keep saying side as if I'm talking about colonies from Gundam. This is side 4. Route 4, side 4. Watch out for any Zac 1s blowing the gas. Everywhere's blowing the gas. I'd hate it if, you know, like, you just like, do you want to go catch Pokemon there? No man, the bush is exuding huge amounts of gas. Either a Vileplume's hanging out and just doing its thing, or other shit is happening. I know a real polite way of saying there's probably just Vileplumes doing wonderful things with their plumage. Oh, of course we use Pan, because Pan's awesome. I don't want to stop using Pan. Pan's a Zubat, and Pan's going places. Pan's going to prove Zubats are not useless things, because Zubats can be adorable in their sort of no eyes, fang-filled, frightening, nightmarish kinds of ways. My sorries are given to you for this yawning, but hey, look, we caught Desar, or as I think I'm going to call her D, because I knew someone called D. The person I knew who was called D was so sweet, very kind. She was very friendly, she had like a really cool style, she was just colourful. Really colourful. I was always impressed by how colourful she can be. And to this day it's still, you know, impressive to me someone can be that colourful. I mean, I say that because apparently, according to my parents, my mother in particular, my sister, I can't make orange work, which is of course bullshit, because just, you know, if you looked at me you'd think, oh, that person, she can make colours. They may be right, I don't know. D joins the party, and good times were had by all. I think we jump cut a little, about now, I think. Well, basically we got D. I know I go get D out, and DREGA levels to level 20, and the best thing in the world happens. I mean, yeah, DREGA does it. DREGA becomes a Gyarados. I had some doubts, I was like, nah, not level 20, it's bullshit, it's not, is it? And becomes Carla, by the way. It'd be great if Carla, obviously it'd be strange, but it'd be great if Carla from Scrubs was a Gyarados? No, it would, well, it'd certainly liven up proceedings. Oh, Carla, you know, I love you, Carla, and as she looks at Turk, she goes, Gyarados, and then fires a Hyper Beam at his face. But, or in this case, DREGA Spite. DREGA, by the way, gets a big HP boost, which is so cool. Look at that, 71 HP. Oh, no, all of her stats pretty good rounded, and the attack is just beautiful. Top notch. I mean, obviously I'd have preferred she learned one water move so she could basically insta-kill any rocks or any fighting or rock types, but Bite is pretty powerful, pretty good too. And D joined the party, obviously, because D's is so adorable. I just want to give her a hug and like pet her tiny head. I say that like tiny head. Oh. we don't, you know, put Drega away though just yet, because it turns out we're gonna go have another fight with Mei Mei. Yeah, Mei Mei's hanging around here. If anyone play Pokemon before, they go, oh, of course Mei Mei's hanging around here. Why are you trying to fool us into thinking, oh god, no, that's... Why would that happen? But obviously I'm just doing it for dramatic effect and for story purposes. Shush! Mei Mei's been hanging around on Nugget Bridge, which... I swear she was walking down Market Bridge and it was just, you know, swallowing her up like, you know, how you would eat fish sticks, I guess. Does everyone like fish sticks? I'm not sure. I'm mixing them up with tater tots, but there was something tasty looking in Napoleon Dynamite that was quite nice. I think it was tater tots or fish sticks, but I'm pretty sure it may have been tater tots. I don't even know what tater tots are. I'm assuming mini potatoes, as tater is another name for potato. Reason why I'm so distracted, by the way, is I love you, Mei Mei, obviously. But we're gonna beat her. Otherwise, this would be pretty short. You know, end of playthrough, beaten by Mei Mei, game over, return to Hyrule. No, we beat Mei Mei, and I don't even use Drega that much. I just use Drega to show Bicho, which, oh god, a few levels away from getting a Bobo to that. And just, she uses sharpness, which is fair, but it does shit all. And basically, that's it. I just used Drega once, get out Mei Mei, and then accidentally realise, oh shit, I've set it up to level Pikachu against the Bicho. But unfortunately, Mei Mei's electric shock does well, but it does not save the day. Ultimately, Pichu does not let that end in a nice way. It's sad, I know, but we do win, so don't worry. There's no surprise ending. Like, and then it turned out Pichu grew 7 arms, and then turned her powers on to the Power Rangers. And ultimately, they had to use the Megazord to triumph. No, it's none of that. D wins a lot, because D's cool. And then D takes on Kessie, which is an Abra. And I'm going to get an Abra, obviously, and evolve a Bobo to a Pidgeotto myself. But Abras are the Magikarps of Psychic, I said, and I maintain that. Till you can get to learn a move other than Transit, which is basically teleport, but you know, done with a good old public transport edge, you know, then you've got pretty much fucking nothing. So you're gonna have to level that son of a gun up slowly and surely until it can reach Kadabra status, because Abracadabra, it needs to fucking become Alakazam at some point, so we can have 2 spoons, so we can eat its Frosties with gusto. But never mind that, D wins again, and D levels up, because awesomeness, I guess. The levels here are pretty good, because D basically gained a whole level up by just fighting 2 Pokemon, that was pretty nice, and unfortunately Kayla is about to ruin it all by being super powerful and full of shit. Which is probably in a not very polite way of putting Kayla admirably comes out on top. Yes, on top, yes. At this point in the battle, it's really just to say that I wasn't being sensible. I was just saying, I'll just fight with... I'll win even though Mei Mei and DR die, which is wonderful as a way of living your life. Well, it's a way that only works in English translations, because I doubt anyone's gonna say to someone, I'm sorry, your friend came to us but there was nothing you can do. You mean, yes, they are die. What? How did... Do you mean the dice? No, I don't mean the dice. Why would I mean the dice? Idiot. So yeah, Winnie wins, because Winnie's cool, and Winnie gets level 15, which is about time, Winnie, because I'm going to send some people at daycare, obviously, at some point, so they can level up. Might even send D, actually. Might have D rustle up some time now. But Winnie gets in another battle against Incon, who isn't evolved, actually, now that I think about it. They evolved their Pidgeot. They evolved their Pidgey before they evolved their Nightly cat that's genuinely confusing me. Why did they level up their Pidgey before their main character Pokemon? I mean, I love all my Pokemon, but if I had to pick one to level up before everyone, I love you, Maymay, but you'd go with your main choice. You wouldn't go, I'm gonna pick the Pidgey because fucking who cares, right? It's Bulbasaur. Treat Bulbasaur with some respect. Bulbasaur was a guardian of an injured village of Pokemon in the anime. For some reason. I don't know. I'm not even sure why. Not sure why Squirtle, for example, was basically doing Carmina before Carmina was a thing. So it's like, fuck you, Gurren Lagann, I'll do the glasses, I'll do... Just fuck you, Horatio. CSI my ass. CSI, the S stands for Squirtle. Fucking why? Oh, by the way, see you next time. Less post-recording next time too. Bye bye.